Okay, so this is gonna be the final part of the story, and I'm gonna do it in one take, hopefully. 12:30 p.m. My dad wraps up his phone call and practically screams at management. This is ridiculous. You know what? Because you failed to help me, I will take this to social media. I will write about how the United customer service is bad, and I will see if other people have the same experience. Utterly ridiculous. With the person at the other end rendered speechless, my dad hangs up the phone. You guys should have listened to me, my brother cuts in. We should have taken Air Canada, and all this could have been avoided. Yeah. My mom gently slaps my dad's wrist. You should have let me book the flight instead of letting that agent do it. This probably happened because they spelled her name wrong, and we had to get it fixed. What do we do now? I say stressed. I just wanted to do my homework and I can't. Calm down. My dad waves his hand. We should calm down. Okay, my mom says. Once calm. You too, she points at me and my dad. Help me look for flights tomorrow or the day after. Got it, we say and immediately get to searching. This one, she gestures to my little brother, is too addicted to his phone. I agree, I say. I'm going to call my friend and tell him what's happening. Got it? Yes. 12:45 p.m. Mom, there's no flights from Southwest, I say. Jack said that there are, she insists. Oh, look what, but I'm not sure which Richmond it is. RIC, Mom. So confused. RIC! The other one is not Richmond. What about driving to Arizona, renting a car, and flying back? My dad suggests. Isn't that 33 hours and 2,000 kilometers away? I point out. We can make it by the 26th if we don't sleep. He counters. Yeah, it's impossible, my mom points out. Then we look for a flight, I say. A few minutes later, my dad cries out, there's a flight from Breeze! Book it, my brother says. The car won't go through, says my mom. Let me try, I say. Wait, it doesn't work for me either. Call Jack then, my dad says. Get him to book the flight. 1:15 p.m. Everything is, fingers crossed, sorted out now, but as I ride the cool inter-terminal shuttle back, I can't help but to still feel worried because everything has been going south. What if something is wrong with the next flight too? What if it's a scam? What if it's canceled? What if the plane crashes or... I don't know. My dad must sense the worried look on my face because he's like, calm down. Everything will be fine. Worrying will only make it worse. 2:20 p.m. The food has arrived. After booking the flight out and hotel in Richmond, we got our car and drove to the nearest Korean restaurant that Jack recommended to eat lunch that has high reviews. I take a bite into the noodles I ordered and sip my soup. My eyes widen as I sink my spoon into the bowl to eat more. At least the silver lining of this trip is that we get to eat some delicious food. 3 p.m. After lunch, we head over to Costco to buy some dinner and gum. American Costco looks the same as Canadian Costco. And for some reason, my card keeps declining. Probably because it's a Canadian card. 4 p.m. For some reason, tap works when I buy my dad a coffee at a station. 5:30 p.m. Richmond, Virginia. We made it to our hotel in Richmond. For some reason, the heater is not working. At least it's warmer than it was when it was outside. It was like really cold. 8 p.m. Eventually, we get relocated to another room that is much, much warmer. 9:30 p.m. We all go to sleep. Sunday, December 25th, 2022, 5:45 a.m., also known as Christmas. I wake up. I get ready and I steal some food from the breakfast bar. I always like stealing food. 7:32 a.m. I watch the sunrise on the drive to the airport. 8 a.m. We have arrived at the airport. 8:45 a.m. We're early and our flight is delayed. So after checking in and double checking that the flight is booked and that the payment has processed, we take a seat just outside security. My mom is calling Jack. Apparently, according to her, we were scammed by the travel agent because American Airlines says that we didn't book any flights, so 9:45 a.m. We're through security and we're currently waiting for a flight, which is super duper delayed. So now it's going to have to leave 2 hours late, or maybe more hours. As I sit there and read and go on my phone, I can't help but to worry. My breath is short and my head is spinning and my heart is palpitating. Because even though we're here at the airport, something could still go wrong. I mean, something could still go wrong when we're on the plane, and if we get on the plane. What if the agent had to check in, counter lied, and our payment wasn't processed? What if the plane got blown into smithereens while it was flying from Florida to Virginia? And what if there was a last-minute cancellation and not a delay instead? Dad? I turned to speak to my dad, banishing the what-ifs from my mind. What will we do if this flight gets canceled as well? Calm down. Do not worry, my dad replies. We'll just go to Florida and go to Disneyland. Good enough, I say. Yet my frantic racing thoughts have not been banished completely. 12 p.m. The flight has finally arrived, and they're starting to take passengers on board. Apparently, they had a problem with takeoff, which was why the plane was delayed. Also, the online system that they use to check in the passengers isn't working, so they have to write everyone's tickets down. I guess this works in our favor because our tickets are more likely to be valid that way. My mom and dad managed to squeeze their way through the front of the line. Everything's chaotic because of the broken system and delay. They hold out our tickets, and moment of truth were omitted, and we step on the plane. I place a hand on my chest, giving a huge sign of relief. My breath slows down. Everything is all right now, I think. Yet a small voice at the back of my head says, but things could still go wrong and the plane could crash. I push that voice away and get to my seat. 12:30 p.m., the plane takes off. I feel like capturing every moment as it soars higher and higher, watching the ground below get further away and the buildings shrink to the size of ants. 1 p.m. After getting bored of watching the entirety of Virginia from my window of my plane, I decide to take a nap, then try to finish my book. This is 1:43 p.m. Central Standard Time, or 2:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Kansas. We passed our way through many states: Virginia, Kentucky, Missouri, and now we're in Kansas. With each state we pass, my worry shrinks. 1:52 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, around 3:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Colorado. The plane shakes. Turbulence. I wake up from my nap worried. Obviously, a little turbulence is expected, especially flying through over Colorado's beautiful Rocky Mountains. But this turbulence is bad. It's long-lasting, shaky, and unstable. I start to worry about the possibility of a plane crash, my muscles tensing when I glance out the window, and what I see eases my worries a bit. There's beautiful mountains that fill the window, pointy snowy tips jutting out, seeming to command attention. The sight is so scenic that I have to whip out my phone and take 1, 2, maybe a few photos. I even helped the flight attendants take photos as well. There's just something about pretty scenery that can put anyone's mind at ease. 2:20 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 4:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Utah. We're in Utah. Like Colorado, Utah is filled with picturesque scenery that makes me pause my book and direct my attention to the window. Unlike Colorado, Utah has red rocky formations instead of the sharp snowy mountains. 2:48 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 4:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Arizona. We're in Arizona. 2:03 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Nevada. The plane lowers and the tiny cars in buildings magnify in size. The wheels of the plane hits the ground with a bam, and we've arrived. 2:28 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Harry Reid International Airport. We have arrived, we're safe. We go pick up our rental car. 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Las Vegas, Nevada. Since the rental car took a while, and we're not going to the Hoover Dam, we get to enjoy Nevada's beautiful scenery on the drive over. Also, my brother keeps having to go to the bathroom every 30 minutes, which ruins my enjoyment of the scenery, but it's probably because of the slushie that we got, and he drank too much of. Next time, you should not drink that much slushie in like 15 minutes. Anyways, 9:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Williams, Arizona. We finally arrive at our hotel. After checking in and grabbing some free stuff, we immediately run to Jack's room. I knock on the door, and when it opens, Jack's wife opens it. She gives me a hug. You guys are finally arrived. Monday, December 26, 2022, 9:15 a.m. I-40, Flagstaff, Arizona. Maybe this vacation isn't so bad after all, I think as I glance out the window. I take in the beautiful bluffs, rocks, and canyons scattered all around the highway. I try to keep my jaw from dropping. As we pass yet another grand rock formation, I snap a photo. After all, I'm lucky to be here on vacation. It's a miracle that the plane even landed. I put my camera down, and the car rolls forward. The end.